Hey YouTube, Bear Prepper here. Okay, you've already seen this part of the shed. We ended up with approximately 80 buckets. I'll glance in it further. Just want to give you a quick glance. And then the new shelves that go all the way up to the ceiling, down to the floor. And then the canned goods. And Mylar bags all the way up to the top. We have our electronic shelf and our equipment. And then this stuff, some of this we still got to hang up. And then of course you saw this shelf. So let me walk you around, show you what I have. Maybe it'll give you ideas of things that you need. Alright, let's start up here. We have coffee. We have everything from grapefruit to oranges to lemons to apricots to green peppers to mushrooms to onions to sesame seed sticks. We have bubble gum, peppermints, molasses, sprout seeds. Just about everything you can name that you can dehydrate yourself, we've gotten those. And then you come down here and you have all your canned meats that need to be rotated. Then we have our canned vegetables that need to be rotated. Mushrooms. Some fruiting cans. I'm going to can fruit this summer, so. And of course your obligatory Spam. Then I have all this room to grow for all my vegetable canning. Then we have our butter down here. I'm going to do a bunch more butter, so hopefully we'll fill this shelf up. This is sauerkraut I just completed. That's very good medicinally. If you get the flu, eat one of these jars a day and it'll make you feel better. We have strawberry syrup, strawberry jam, plum jam, cranberries whole, or plum jam. I'm not sure which one that is. I think it's plum jam in big jars because I love plum jam. Here's a cranberry sauce and jellied cranberry, cherry jelly, some plums, and then our massive ground beef shelf. And it goes on and on. Because ground beef you can do just about anything with. And I do rotate this. We got the beans that I canned on YouTube. There's some pickles I made, dill, Roma tomatoes, spaghetti sauce, and chili. We have some bacon. We're going to do a lot more bacon. That turned out wonderful. We've got pork roast, pork cubed, all of that. We've got chicken broth, turkey broth, beef broth. Going across there. We have our kielbasa over here. Down here we have our beef strip steak, shredded beef, meatloaf, beef stew, hot sausage, more stew meat. We have our corn. We got some peaches and some fruit juice and some pears. And they go back about 3 or 4 depending on the size. This is our chicken shelf. We got shredded chicken, whole chicken, all the way down to the end, way down in there, 3 deep or 4 deep. We've got our gravy packages and our cilantro in a box. Coffee filters. Across the bottom we have buckets of rice. Then we come over here. We've got our spice rack. Just all the spices and vanillas and buttermilk and bouillon and coffee mate and some more salt, meat salt, some shampoos. I need more shampoos. Iodized salt, beef bouillon, chicken bouillon, powdered eggs. These are just little goodies that we have set aside. Some beans. We got sloppy joes, ham, pepperoni, sausage, beef stew, ground beef, bananas, strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, peaches, apples, cheesecake, ice cream slices, vanilla pudding, some canning jars, and some more medical, carrots, potato pearls, spinach, onions, cauliflower, celery, peas, green bell peppers, mushroom slices, potato flakes, tomato chunks, tomato powder, sour cream, corn, some more whole eggs, butter powder, peanut butter powder, mozzarella cheese, shortening powder, cheddar cheese, bunch of it shredded and powdered, Colby cheese, Monterey Jack, and some more onions, lard, dough enhancer, honey, vinegar, apple and peach drink, lemonades, teas for my soap making, ammo. And then more of the buckets down below. So let me zoom out so you can see it all in its entirety. And we can add more shelves if we need to, but doesn't that look pretty? And I have so much more room than I imagined that I needed. You see my ground beef? Right smack in the center shelf there. Lots of ground beef. This is my radio shelf that he built for me. And then we have our paper products in here. We have, you know, the saran wrap, the foil, the Ziplocs, all that kind of stuff. Toilet paper, paper towels, feminine hygiene items. And then over here, I took my solar oven out. I'm going to do some solar oven videos. So we have all our equipment up over here. You know, the water filters and the rope for the tent. And we have a 18 by 52 tent and liner down here. And then we have the stove and all of that. Dutch ovens and all that kind of good stuff. But it's just so much bigger with those buckets out of here, those big barrels. We're going to use those for water and set them up near the olive trees and the asparagus plants. Now these Mylar bags down here, if people come by and need food, or if we have somebody we know that needs food, these are set up in little portion kits. Beans and rice and bouillon. And then briquettes in the back. They don't need to go in a bucket. We do have a few more buckets left if we need them. There are a few things that, by looking at this, we've realized we needed. So, we're going to be doing that, and we're going to be doing a lot more bacon. That bacon is wonderful. And, of course, we have a table in the center with some chairs around it. Very exciting. I hope you enjoy. Blessings.